Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. In this video I'll show you a quick DIY project that can save you up to $300 on a job that takes less than 20 minutes. In this video we'll replace the heater control valve on an Audi A4 B8 because the heating was working only from time to time. Not all Audis have these valves. Some models use a different heating system that mixes warm and cold air inside the dashboard using internal flaps. The heater control valve is used on certain cars to regulate how much hot coolant flows through the heater core. When it fails, you might get heat only sometimes or none at all. Many Audis can also have other common heating issues. The heater core can get clogged with silica gel particles from the expansion tank, or one of the flap actuators that control the airflow can fail. That's why it's always a good idea to run a quick diagnosis with an OBD tester before replacing parts. I've linked in the description a short video showing a very affordable tester that I use almost every day. It can also check if any of the heating actuators are faulty. And if your heater core is clogged, you can try flushing it. I've also added a link to that video below. I wanted to save some time with the introduction and not bore you, so we've already completed the first steps of replacing the valve. The heater control valve is located in the plenum chamber just under the cowl cover. That's the plastic panel below the windshield under the wipers. We've already disconnected the electrical connector and removed the two bolts using a 10mm socket. Next, you'll need a pair of hose clamps or pliers to pinch off the coolant hoses. In our case, the car had just been driven, so the pressure in the cooling system was still pretty high. If you're not in a hurry, it's much better to do this job when the engine is completely cold. Next, use a pair of hose clamp pliers to remove the two clamps that hold the coolant hoses attached to the valve. You can now disconnect the hoses and take out the old valve. As mentioned earlier, there will be pressure in the system, so try to do this when the engine is cold if you are not in a hurry. Then install the new valve and reconnect the hoses and clamps. Try to reposition the clamps as close as possible to their original spots. You can use the marks left on the hoses as a guide. Insert and tighten the two 10mm bolts to fix the valve and reinsert the electrical connector. This is what a heater control valve looks like. Make sure to clean up any spilled coolant as it's corrosive. Refill the coolant now, but check the level again after a short test drive. Start the engine, take the car for a longer drive and see if the problem is fixed. I've done a test drive and the heating now works perfectly on this car. If this video was helpful, don't forget to hit those magic buttons below, like, comment and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps us keep making useful tutorials in the future. Thanks for watching and I wish you all the best. Bye bye.